Hello friends, hi students, hello families. We are today showing off all our amazing little snails that we did in class, and we're going to tell you all about how we did them. And we did a treat. Also, we did treats for our awesome snails. So we were inspired by Gary, and Gary and SpongeBob's, they are best friends. And as you know from the SpongeBob episode, SpongeBob really loves Gary. And they had a lot of different adventures. And since Valentine's Day is about to arrive very soon, we thought about sharing our special experiences with our pets and also giving them treats and things like that. So if you have pets at home, be sure for Valentine's Day to think about them and to make them a special treat or special food to show your love to your pet. And today we're going to show you how we all created these whimsical, wonderful snails out of Play-Doh. And we had a lot of fun doing them, and students were very imaginative in their designs. Very cute snails. Okay, we're gonna try different types, and you can try it at home, and you can also design your own different type of snail that is your imaginary pet. That is a snail. You can give him treats, and he can be just an adorable little guy like these are. And I can't wait to see yours. So comment with a picture of yours if you made one. And yes, snails are the best, and SpongeBob loves Gary, and let's make them for Valentine's Day. Celebrate friendship and love for Valentine's Day. You can do it. These are the examples of our first grade and kindergarten students. And so these are adorable. We want to encourage students not to create flat snails like this. So in pre-K, that's fine, but in kindergarten, first grade, we want to start standing them upright, not flat, but upright, so they can be freestanding. And we're gonna learn how to do a coil. If you have some Play-Doh attachments like these, they can be helpful if they have a hard time with the eyes. We did Google the eyes though. These can be purchased on Amazon or somewhere else with Play-Doh toys and tools for Play-Doh. So they're available, but not necessary. Again, we are going to try different styles, nice and easy ones, one by one, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so for example one, I'm gonna zoom out just a little. And you can practice this with Play-Doh in class, or you can go straight into letting them use the kiln fired clay, which also could be fired and painted and will hold up and can be kept for a long time. So let's get right to it. I'm gonna put the rest of them somewhere nearby, like so. Okay. All right, so let's get started. What we're gonna do is and also we just did some mushrooms with Play-Dohs, and some students put their little snail on the mushroom, and we had a lot of fun with that. Okay, let's take some Play-Doh. And first thing we're gonna do, I am just gonna take it out and smush it a couple of times in my hand. This one is slightly dry, but it's still working. So if yours is like that, just squish it nice and even. And then you're gonna start making an oval shape. So you're gonna keep trying to make it nice and oval, okay? And keep rolling it, making a snake shape. This is called coil. So you're gonna make a snake shape. This is called coil, okay? So I'm rolling it on my hand. You can use both of your hands, or you can roll it on the table too. When using real kiln fire clay, if you roll it too much on the table, it might dry out the clay, but you can re-wet it a little bit with a few drops of water, okay? All right, once you have the coil, a simple way to do this snail, this is called spiral, is to just roll it. So I'm gonna roll, 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 roll until I have a nice tight little coil. So I could add it to my body of my snail like this. And you can see where they're joining. Put the part that they're joining on the bottom so it's nice and clear on top. Can you see that? Okay. So that's how to make the coil. I'll show you from a different color. Let's take this green. Okay, let's make the body. So the body can be different styles. It can be this style, just flat, okay? Or it can be this kind of style, which is like a little oval, okay? So it can be a sort of square style like this one. Okay, so this one is more oval on the bottom. So for the body, if I had a body like this, a little oval, that's fine too. And here's my coil I just made. Here's my coil. So you could attach it, right? Squish it a little bit on top of your body like that. And I'm doing two different colors so you can see it better, right? So you have your coil on top and you have the body, and you can even squeeze around the end so it looks like the snail can move these parts and slide around on the snail body. So I'm squeezing around, and I'm gonna make a tiny little pinched tail at the back of the body, little pinched tail. Okay, so far it's like that. Or you can make a simple square one like this to hold your snail, and the snail shell can be smaller or it can be bigger. That's up to you, what size you prefer. Okay, for the eyes, we are going to either make them flat like this, or we can make them little skinny coil like that. So there are different types of eyes that you can try. These are nice and simple. There's also this style. There are also these. Okay, nice and simple. Very nice, right? Or this one, the eye fell off on the other one, but it's pretty much the same. And here. And there's this one. Okay, so let's make our eyes. So far I have my body on the bottom, and I have my coil like that. And all I have to do now is make my eyes. I'm gonna put this down kind of sideways so you can see it. Okay, like so. Okay, all I now need is my eyes. Let me see, maybe I'll do it from a different color so you can see better. the different parts. And what I'm doing from my yellow Play-Doh, I'm separating into two, and I'm gonna make two long eyes. So I'm gonna take it like this and pinch it a little bit. Pinch it down here too, like so. And try to put a fatter part in there and just pinch it down like this so that the eyes can come out this way. Okay, and then you can make a little round part on the ends. I curled it just a little bit on the end for the eye. You can do that. And if you have googly eyes, you can go ahead and put googly eyes at the tips of your Play-Doh. If you're doing this out of fired clay, you can make eyes with a pencil. That way we can fire it, and then we're gonna paint these eyes for our snails. You can also give him a smile. You give mine a smile. You can also decorate the shell with nice little texture and dots or lines on the bottom. You can make nice little long lines or short lines for the body of the snail. And decorate both sides. And for the length of the video, I'm gonna end it here, but you can also make little balls and make a little wonderful treat for your pet like this if there is time. Okay, and that is all for today. I will hope that you will try to make a cute little snail like our examples, and let's celebrate Valentine's Day with our pets also. Don't forget them on Valentine's Day, coming up very soon. Oh, and I was meaning to show you one last thing I forgot, is the flat eyes. It's the same way, like this, but you're just gonna flatten the coil. So for the flat eyes, all you have to do is make a coil. I'll make two at the same time for the eyes, and I'm gonna make it flat. So I'm gonna make it flat. Okay, like this. And then I would attach it to the head. And it would look flatter. So you're probably gonna need a little thicker Play-Doh, but you're just gonna flatten it, make it nice and flat, and there's a little more space. That way, when you attach it to the head. So, let's see if I can show you a better example. Wanted to end the video, but just really quickly. So, I'll make them thicker and then flatten it. Okay. And then make it a little longer. So that's another style. Make it straight. It still looks like a snail. Okay. And then you would attach it to your body, okay? Instead of this part like that, the traditional, you can make it a little flatter like this one. Okay, now is your turn.